flew too close to the sun. His wings melted. He fell. Most people think this is a story about arrogance. It isn't. Everyone remembers. Don't fly too high. Almost nobody remembers the other half. Don't fly too low either. There were two ways to die. Daedalus was the greatest inventor the ancient world had ever seen. The Greek, Leonardo da Vinci. Daedalus worked for King Minos of Crete. Minos had a problem he couldn't explain and couldn't be seen. The Minotaur. Half man, half bull. A divine punishment. An embarrassment the king needed buried forever. Minos ordered Daedalus to build a labyrinth so perfect nothing inside could ever escape. A masterpiece, built to be a cage. Then Daedalus made a mistake. He helped Theseus navigate the labyrinth. Minos found out. Minos imprisoned Daedalus and his son Icarus inside the labyrinth itself. The architect trapped in his own masterpiece. Every ship was watched, every road guarded. No escape by land or sea. Daedalus sat in the dark and looked up. Minos commands the land and sea, but not the air. For weeks, Daedalus collected feathers, sorted them by size, studied how birds moved. He threaded feathers with linen, bound the larger ones with wax. Layer by layer, the wings took shape. When the wings were done, Daedalus fitted his son's pair first. As he attached them, he wept. 2 warnings. Not too high, the sun melts the wax. Not too low, the sea soaks the feathers. Fly in the middle. Stay close. The moment the wind took his weight, truly lifted him, Icarus felt something no warning could have prepared him for. Below, farmers stopped plowing. Fishermen stared up. A shepherd leaned on his staff. They thought they were seeing gods. They flew in formation at first, but Icarus began to drift. Not recklessly, just upward, inch by inch. The light was warmer up there. Icarus wasn't stupid. He wasn't careless. He was feeling pure freedom. After a lifetime imprisoned, joy overrode reason. Daedalus looked back. He called out. The wind swallowed his voice. Icarus was already too high. Then it began. One feather detached and spiraled downward. Then another. Icarus looked at his hands. Wax was dripping. Weeks to build, seconds to fall apart. And Icarus fell. Arms still outstretched, as if the wings might return. He hit the sea, and the sky was empty. Daedalus circled. He saw the feathers on the water. He had built the wings perfectly. He had warned him clearly. His son was still dead. Daedalus landed in Sicily. He hung the wings in a temple and never put them on again. Here's what most versions leave out. Before Crete, Daedalus had a nephew he was teaching, who was too talented. Daedalus threw him from a cliff. Athena intervened, transforming the boy into a partridge as he fell. The partridge never flies high. It stays close to the ground. It remembers. Daedalus threw a child from a height out of jealousy. Then his own son died falling from a height. The punishment was shaped exactly like the crime. This myth is not a warning against ambition. The Greeks celebrated ambition. Odysseus, Hercules, Achilles. Ambition alone was never the problem. The other warning, don't fly too low either. Too much caution also kills. Both extremes are fatal. The myth says, find the middle. Some read Icarus not as a cautionary tale, but as transcendence. He touched the sky. He felt total freedom. He died in the most alive moment of his life. The emotional version most people know comes from Ovid, writing 8 AD. Older Greek sources are sparser, more ambiguous, less obviously a warning. The sea where he fell was named after him. The Icarian Sea, still on modern maps. A real body of water, named for a boy made of feathers and wax. In 1558, Bruegel painted the fall of Icarus. Icarus's legs are just visible, disappearing in the corner. Nobody notices. The farmer keeps plowing. The ship sails on. Life continues indifferent to tragedy. The poet W.H. Auden wrote about that painting. How suffering happens while someone else is eating, or opening a window, or just walking dully along. Icarus is everywhere now. Startup pitch decks, self-help books, sports commentary. Always the cautionary version. Know your limits. The Greeks would have found this baffling. There's an actual economic theory called the Icarus paradox. A company's greatest strength becomes its fatal flaw when pushed too far. 3,000 years old, still being used. The most underexplored figure in this myth is Daedalus. He built the prison. He built the escape. He watched his son die. He never flew again. Nobody talks about him. Icarus knew the warnings. He felt the wax soften. He could have descended. He chose the sun over safety. Foolishness or courage? That depends on how you read the story. Everyone who hears this story thinks of something in their own life. A moment they flew too high. A risk they took. The wanting that overrode the knowing. Daedalus buried Icarus on a nearby island and named it Icaria. You can still go there. It's in the Aegean. The locals call themselves Icarians. The myth doesn't tell you if Icarus was right or wrong. It just asks, would you have descended? Or would you, feeling what he felt, have kept climbing too? A name on a sea, a name on an island, a metaphor in every language, and a question nobody has ever definitively answered. The sky remembers him. The sea remembers him. His name is still in the wind. The next myth on this channel will do the same thing to Narcissus. The story you think you know is the least interesting version. Every myth on this channel is the real version. Elpis.